Hello everyone and welcome back to Resident Evil 0. This is part 3, where we left off coming into this umbrella training facility and just getting stacked up on items after crashing a train. Dr. Marcus Mann gets resurrected. We've dumped a bunch of items on the floor and we're going to go and explore the rest of the facility. I keep wanting to call it mansion because it feels so much like a mansion that we were previously in. So I'm going to dump the ink ribbons on the floor, and I feel like I could just carry this at the moment. Actually, what I might do is... what I think might work is if I use these last two shots of the hunting gun, is what it's called, apparently, and then start removing that, and then we'll just focus on the pump action shotty being with Billy, and then we can just have Rebecca use whatever handgun bullets we find, but for now, that's what we're going to roll with, and it should be alright. We've got healing items here, we've got gas for whenever we figure out what that's for. We've also got a black statue whenever we figure out what that's for. So let's, I think, start off with... Let's start off with at least having Rebecca equip that shotgun. So the sooner that she stops using it, the better. And then we could just dump it on the ground because we'll probably stop using it unless we get to a point where we've got, like, you know, quite an abundance of shotgun shells that can be spread evenly between Billy and Rebecca. But at this time, I feel like it's probably best prioritized to just have one of those characters have all the ammo, and the shotgun seems like the best. Billy's shotgun seems like the best thing to have. This oil painting depicts two lovers at play. Looks like there's a lot more than two people in that painting. The rain seems to have let up, but the sky is still covered with dark, ominous clouds. Okay, so we can sort of run around this area, and we've got one door. So we have one door on each side. Statue of a woman. She's strikingly beautiful, but her face shows no trace of kindness. Ah. Well, hold on a minute. There's something written on the base. When good and evil are brought into balance, a new path will be opened before you. Okay. I have a feeling that that black statue that we picked up is going to be the evil side. So if we bring two statues into balance, it'll open up a new pathway. Although I'm not sure whether that's the double doors behind it that'll just open, or whether it's just a hidden pathway in general will open. But let's try and see if this black statue is one of the two things we need to put on the little pendulum here, the little balancing boy. So let's go into my inventory and use this. Yes, correct. Okay, we have tipped the scales in one direction. We just need to now tip the scales in the other direction. Oh no, we can actually go through this door, so it's going to be another path that gets revealed. Maybe it'll open up the locked doors at the front. There's only one way to find out. Okay, church. There's a save icon here. Is this a safe area, though? I don't know if I can trust it. Umbrella logo. Okay, it's not a church, but it's set up like it could resemble one. Typewriter. Shotgun shells. Let's instantly get attracted to the most shiniest object in the room. Why don't we? Billy, would you like to do the honors, sir, and pick up your mighty fine shells? There's an ink ribbon there. The painting depicts a crowd of people standing around a castle wailing in grief. Considering the fact that we don't have an item box just to store all of the ink ribbons at, like, I'm just going to leave the ink ribbons there. I guess I can pick them up at some point, like later on, and collect them all together, but if I just keep an ink ribbon by a typewriter when there's no item box, it just seems like the best thing to do. instead of me going to a particular point to go and get it and then bring it back. Security system is locked. Please insert system disk. So I need to do that to activate the release system. There's another door that's closed with the 2 swords though, so maybe that's what the pendulum will release. Could potentially release this door. Oh, whenever there's a lot of doors that are open and I just kind of go in a direction, I always feel unsafe. I'm like, I must chart out every single small area. Oh, this is the door that we unlocked, right? Yeah. Awesome. Okay, I love understanding where I am. So we actually unlocked this door, so that's actually fine. We can just go straight back in now. Because we already cleared out that entire area. Flawlessly, of course. This door will, I assume, be opened once we do the system disk, maybe. So let's now check this door. And what's behind door number 2? It's a zombie. Would you like to do the honors, Rebecca? Let's change your playstyle to idle for just a second so you don't waste your shotgun. And let's have Rebecca just kind of take point here. There you are. Hello. That's what we were kind of going for, or trying to go for on the first shot, but unfortunately didn't work out very well. Billy, would you now like to be the man of the hour and take some shots? Well, I mean, that wasn't exactly what we wanted. Because now she's in caution. It's really not what we were going for there. Okay. And we also didn't get the head. But, yeah, that's alright. We got the Resident Evil version of the Mona Lisa on the wall here. So let's take a look. Old paintings line the wall. All of them depict women. There's a lot of women in here. A collection of female statues. Doesn't seem to be anything special about them. Dude just really had an appreciation for women and art. It's locked. A fire motif. So that's the second door that we've encountered that has a fire motif. Motif? Blocking it. So let's go through the double doors. A map. Congration. Get me map. Oh, there we go. So, oh, that does open up some things, doesn't it? That opens up some things. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's what this is for. It points out where the items are on the map that you've found. Oh, that's cool. That's a neat touch. I like that. Okay, well, we have the training facility map. That's always a good thing. We got a computer. We love the computer. Another ink ribbon. So more opportunities to save. Someone has evidently used this computer recently. It doesn't seem to be working anymore though. They're covering their tracks. Again, like, we've got enough ink ribbons toward like where the actual typewriters are. So just to avoid taking up space, we'll just leave them for now. So winch control for a lift. There's a square-shaped hole in the panel. Okay, so we need to find a crank to get this lift going. And it looks like one has to operate it and then the other has to go up. Which makes sense. The candle is burnt out. Well, my name's Billy and I have a lighter. Is it burnt out as if it can't be lit anymore? Kind of burnt out. It's also in a glass case, I just noticed. Yeah, hold on. It's actually not accessible. It's locked. All right, we need to get that candle going. Oh, the painting really just tells us exactly what as well. The old man's holding a candle. This light will guide you to a greater truth. So we need his a candle to then light that candle. The microfilm A. Do we need to put that in something? Insert this film into a projector to view its contents. Okay. This computer was probably used for database searches, but it's covered with dust now. Oh, hang on. There was a projector in the... because it said the screen was off or something. I think there's a projector in the umbrella, in that umbrella room that is a church, not a church room that I was looking at. So let's check that out. Yep, you can do it. I believe in you. Now, in this room, I believe there should be the projector. Because this is like... because it says the screen isn't displaying anything at the moment. Because I need a system disk for this to operate, which is not this. Maybe this is not the room that I'm looking for with a projector. Getting stuck on absolutely everything. Okay, this room does not hold the information. Oh, there's a document on that table that I missed. It's flashing. So there it is. Regulation for trainees. Training facility mission. This training facility will raise a new generation of model employees to serve the future of Umbrella Corp. Applying the strictest and most rigorous training standards, this facility will, without regard for gender, race, or creed, produce only the best candidates to be the future global leaders of Umbrella Corp. We look forward to the development of your leadership qualities. Guidelines: discipline, obedience, unity. These three words are the basic principles which govern Umbrella Corp employees and are to be considered the law of this facility. Keep these words in mind at all times. Devote yourselves to your training and bring honor to yourselves and the corporation. James Marcus, Director, Umbrella Corp. Alright, so basically do what you're told or else. So let's leave. Guess we'll find an actual projector room at some point. Because we've still got both sides of the mansion that we can check out. So for now, I'm going to have Rebecca put away her shotgun. Put that on the ground. And sitting there very peacefully with 3 handgun bullets. So definitely just being a bit of a liability at the moment. Until we at least find some handgun bullets, because then we can have Billy on the shotgun. Locked from the other side. Okay, we can have Billy on the shotgun and Rebecca on the handgun. I'm tempted to give her this handgun if she runs out of those next 3 bullets before we get anywhere. Okay, this door is unlocked. So let's check this door out and see where it takes us. Quiet. Too quiet. Too many windows. It's in a very old fireplace. There's only a small trace of ash left. Plant has wilted. Oh, there's our lift. Take the crank handle. Yeah. That's our way up on the lift. Oh! Why did I just... I said too many windows, man. Too many windows. I don't think that there was anything else in there. Oh, are you kidding me? I thought she would come out with me automatically. Where is she? Don't waste your ammo. You don't have any. Just come with me. And you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Please, Rebecca.
This way.
Okay.
Thank you. Come on. I'm going to... This is your fault, Rebecca. Just follow me. I got eaten because of you. And now you have one bullet left. So, how do you feel about yourself? I hope you don't feel good. Let's go back through here so we can go back to the lift, and we're gonna send Billy up on the lift because he's got weapons, and Rebecca can stay downstairs because Rebecca got nothing, and she's just getting in the way at this point until we get handgun bullets. We're kind of holding out for that at the moment. It's interesting how that battle sequence occurs and then, like, you know, the character then stops following you and you have to manually ask them to follow you again. Okay. I'm going up here. So you can have my gun, my handgun, just in case. And you can also have this, okay? And I will take my shotgun. So you now have the stronger pistol, and I leave it to you. So I'm gonna stay.
I'll check it out.
Roger.
So I'm gonna do this, so I can stand on here on my own. Equip this guy. Swap characters. You can use the crank. Send me up, baby. Oh. You have to be stronger to use this, so Rebecca's going up. So, let's do another exchange of items. We shouldn't need to do... If I've got that shotgun, I mean, that handgun, I might be okay. And I'm taking... I don't know if the projector's going to be upstairs. That's the only reason why I'm grabbing the microfilm. I have a feeling it will be. Let's do this. Alright. I will go up. And you can be the strong man who activates the lift, who stays down here with the shotgun in case you get in trouble. Okay? That's the agreement. Up we go! Okay. Bring me down! Oh my, it's broken. Are you joking? Oh. What was that? Oh, they don't even react to getting shot with the pistol, so now we definitely have to give Rebecca the shotgun. and make sure that she's at full health. Alright everyone, I had to do all of the back and forth in the world because when I resumed playing the start of this episode, I actually hadn't saved because I just left it suspended with the new Xbox's quick resume, which is very handy, but also I forgot that I didn't save, so I just had to repeat like most of last episode. That was fun. But it allowed me to save on some resources. So I still have some handgun bullets. I have a lot more ammo than what I had before. So that has kind of helped me out a bit. It's bittersweet. I had to just waste a lot of my own personal time catching up. But what I figured out is basically if I let these zombies get close enough to me, I can pop a nice clean one shotgun shell into their head and it blows up. It's like a guaranteed critical. So shotgun is amazing. So if I time it right, I can just get one zombie death, one zombie shot, just clean. And then that's why I've saved on handgun bullets because I haven't had to load into as many enemies. And that balcony where it has like 4 zombies or whatever out there where I unlocked that door on the other side, I've decided to skip that for now because essentially all that's out there is zombies and 2 green herbs, and then I just unlock a door for better traversal. I'll tackle it, I guess, at some point, but at the moment, I just see that area as a waste of resources. It's trading so much ammo just for 2 green herbs, and I just don't see the value in that right now when I have a full heal here and 2 full heals in the main lobby. I've got a first aid spray and another red and green herb. So that's where we're at. I'm now going to send Rebecca up the lift with 20 shotgun shells and a full heal. And she's already at full health, unlike last time. So we are learning. So there we go. So we're going to send Rebecca up to fight this bug. And instead of panic switching characters to try and bring Rebecca down, I'm going to be able to actually deal with it this time. Okay, 3 shotgun shells for one of those. Major dislike. Major dislike. Oh. Please don't make me fight anymore because they're so strong. And they're going to give me handgun bullets, man. There doesn't seem to be anything special about them. Is it going to drop any more? Because I don't even have a handgun right now, and I can't just give them back to, because the lift is now broken. So if I need to switch to him and go, hey, the lift seems to have broken down its way up, it's no longer of any use. So we're not coming down this way, so I'm going to have to find another way down. Which means hopefully I can find another way up later, so these handgun bullets don't get wasted, because I'm probably just going to have to leave them on the ground for now. It's a solidly built clock. The minute hand is missing from the dial. So I need to find the minute hand. Oh, and I actually I know how this is going to work. So what I forgot to mention is on my way through, when I picked up the winch again for the lift, there was actually a document on the table which says that like the meeting code to get into like the room for a meeting is 8:15. So I assume when I find a minute hand, I've got to make 8:15 happen, and then that should open that room that has that's locked with the clock overhead. So now we're on a solo Rebecca mission where I'm gonna leave the handgun bullets in here because we don't even have one. And now that we're upstairs, I'll at least leave the film as well, because if I need to do anything about it up here, I can just pick it up and take it to it. Because I just have a feeling that the projector could be upstairs. That's the only reason I took it with me. Because I have no other way of knowing. That bird's going to come for me. What does this area look like before I check? There's a door, and then an arrow. Okay. Oh, this bird, man. Oh, it's coming for me. It's coming for me before... Oh, there's multiple. They were coming for me before I even had a chance. So there's a green herb, there's a red herb, and a door. Okay, so there's a full heal out there, which I'm going to leave for now just because of my limited inventory space, but I'll be able to do something about that eventually. I don't like how open this area is. This is very exposed. One of these is broken. The machine has finished winding the chain. The machine has finished winding the chain. It's a machine for winding the chain. Start the machine. What does it do, though? There's no way for Rebecca to move it. Okay, so I need to get... Yeah, I need my big, strong man to do it for me. And then it does something in regards to, like, those cages. Another locked door with swords. Such a huge area. Can I do anything with this gate? Not currently, but it's focused on that area as if I can. There's a ladder here that I could go down. That's looking like the only option that I have available to me. Okay. Considering we're going to be able to get Billy up here at some point, I'm not too stressed about missing those items up there at the moment. Like, I can come back for that full heal and those handgun bullets. Okay. So I need to lift that up as Billy. The cage for raising animals cage is too heavy to lift. Well, the lift is now broken, so how do I get... How do I get Billy up here? Oh, hang on, there's a staircase? Ah. Aha. That's our way down. Well, maybe there's like, this door is locked on the other side or something. Okay, doorway there, and doorway here. Aha. Aha, okay. The door is now unlocked. Cool. And we can go back out into the main foyer. Cool. And now I can get Billy out this way. Okay, so not separated for long. Alright, I like that. Cool. So now we're here. I'm going to switch to Billy and get him to come back to me. So that works out. That works out well. We'll get back to the main foyer and then we'll stick together again. Oh, it's replaced zombies. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Good thing I've got bullets on me. Good way for me to just double check if there's a zombie on the other side, but it looks like that there isn't. Okay. Cool. Just the one new zombie appearing out of nowhere. That's fine. So let's go back through here. And then I assume if we lift that gate up as Billy, maybe that's like the minute hand or something like that. Or it's in that other...
Come on.
Okay.
Or it's in that other room that Rebecca could have gone through. Also, what I did while I was, redoing everything is I did actually bring my all of those ink ribbons and collect them together again, because I did actually save the game because of the amount of time that I wasted. I was like, well, I'm not doing that again. So what might be the best? Oh, I'm thinking that I should heal Billy, so we might get that healing item and those handgun bullets upstairs, and then the microfilm looks like has no purpose yet at this point. let's just be a team, Rebecca. So let's go where you came from and have a fun time about it. We can keep Rebecca being the shotgun holder, I think. I think that that's not actually a terrible idea to go through here with Rebecca, because being the shotgun wielder, because she's weaker, so if she gets like caught in trouble, she can just like shoot him straight away and knock him off. Just because there's birds out here,
I'll check it out.
you stay here on your own, so I can quickly run in there and get the herbs and leave, as well as the handgun bullets. So let me just do a quick little. Yep. Quickly avoid those two birds. We're not wasting ammo on birds. Not me. Okay. But I'll pick these up. Yep. And this one. Yep. And I'll probably just end up dumping that film somewhere safe until we definitely find a projector. So I'm over just being like, oh, maybe I'll take it with me because it'll probably be useful. Because I'll be wrong. Okay, so green herb here. Red herb. Oh, red herb was there. Hold on. Oh, it's hidden. Red herb. Yep. Yep. And part of me wants to mix the herbs together to make that full heal, but at the same time, I don't know if that's a waste for Billy being at caution. But he used to be such a tank. Like, he took so many hits against that scorpion, but now he gets hit once and he goes back to caution. So it does actually make me wonder if he was like borderline fine maybe at that point. So maybe it is worth oh yeah, Billy's dumb and he doesn't understand what it means. Right. Well,
come on.
Okay.
Rebecca,
I'll
have
check it out.
Roger.
This way.
Okay.
I have a favor to ask of you. Can you please give me your pre-mixed herb and you take that away from me? Let's do that. I think that works out quite well. If I could press the right buttons in sequence as well, that would really impress me. If I could just do what I'm supposed to do. I'll heal you, so hopefully that's like full health and you can be a tank again, because you've been weird. Alright, so let's wind the chain. Start the machine, Billy. Okay. Now you have to keep holding it. Oh!
I'll go alone.
Roger.
Press the wrong button, so he just drops it instantly. Well, let me just check this. Oh, that one's already finished. So it's only this one that can be opened anyway. It looks like both of them can be done. Alright, you start this one again, my Mr. Strongman. And then switch characters. Now you hold on to that, sir. Don't get distracted, okay? Don't get distracted. I'm gonna need you to keep holding that. Ah, the facility key. So it is not the minute hand. Oh, what the hell? No! But she's got the shot. Oh no, she's got the shotgun. Oh, what the hell? Oh, what? 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 Can you stop eating her, please? This is ridiculous, right? Ugh. Can you go down there so I can drop the cage on you or something? I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. Put her down. Well, I'm doing all I can here, apparently. I wish I had the shotgun, but you have it. I can't get that from you, so I'm kind of screwed. What is the... Why do we have to just fight giant things as the bosses? I feel like I have to do something with the chain, but he's not getting in a spot for me to do so. There's no need to wind it anymore. I just guess I just have to shoot him until he dies. Oh my god. This is, the dumbest thing. Like, Giant Scorpion, I was like, yeah, Resident Evil Remastered had a giant spider, I guess. But now it's like, oh, and here's your giant centipede that you just runs around the same circle, and you don't even know if I don't even know if I'm actually doing any damage to it. I'm just gonna run out of ammo. I wish that I could get the ammo out of that and put it in my stronger gun. I'm using all of the stupid handgun ammo I have on this thing. Are you taking damage or not? I know that I am, and I don't have a healing... And I don't have a healing item. I'm just getting hit, like, multiple times. Oh my god. Dear Lord. Dear Lord. Two more bullets. If it doesn't die in 2 more bullets. There we go, guys. That's it. We give up now. Giant, stupid centipede. Just kill me. What? 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 Like... I don't know how I feel about that.
Resident Evil.
I guess, I'll just do that again. So let me just replay that whole sequence once again. This is a cursed episode, so that's fun. So I guess we just need to give Billy a healing item and the shotgun. So I'll waste all of the rest of my shotgun bullets on an enemy that I don't even know that I'm doing damage to, because it just walks around the same area. And I was like, oh, this makes sense that I would, like, you know, drop the cage on it and then, like, cut it in half or something. Like, that seems like a valid boss theory in this room where I literally just used the crank to lift something up. But no, apparently once the boss comes in, it gets stuck and then it doesn't come down. So you just shoot it so it doesn't do damage to Rebecca until you just run out of ammo. So I'm assuming that, like, maybe it could be best to use the knife, but then as soon as you use the knife on it, it comes down and it does damage to you. It's just kind of like this situation where it just throws a giant centipede at you and says, good luck. Figure it out without any information. I'm just unsure what there would be for us to do outside of just pummeling it with the shotgun and hoping that does enough damage. So I'll equip the shotgun, I'll save just before this fight, and then see where we end up. Okay, everyone, I'm back. I feel like I've aged 84 years in this episode. So I've replayed that again, and inventory-wise, Billy has the shotgun and a healing item. and Rebecca just has that to survive. So I've dropped a whole bunch in the main foyer. A good thing about this, again, is I actually figured out that those insect boys, you can actually drop them in 2 shotgun shells instead of 3 if you aim downward and shoot them in the face once and then in the body a second time. So I've managed to save a total of 2 shells by those insect dudes upstairs. And obviously I didn't have to waste time bringing like the film upstairs or anything like that. So we've regrouped. And what I'm going to do is, because I'm not sure how to kill this T-virus steroid injected beast of a centipede, I'm going to go and check and see if there's anything in this room first. We're going to check everything available to us before we go and fight this guy. So I'm going to check in here to see if there's anything useful, and then if there's nothing, I guess I just have to get lucky with the shotgun to shoot the guy when he's exposed. Oh, 2-in-1, that was actually really good, and that looks like a weapon on the couch. Okay, so that's not really what I wanted to do, because I was like, yeah, I can save ammo. But there was 2 at once, so that kind of changes everything. There's so many clocks in this house. So many clocks in this house. Okay, what is on? Whoa, I gotta say that would have come in handy against the Centipede boss. Okay, so that's also a double. Well, that essentially makes Billy's inventory set. So let's switch to Rebecca to pick up the rest. Billy can pick up the shotgun shells. We have the white statue, so we can actually put that on the pendulum and reveal another path. And this is a water motif. Okay, motif. Cool. So we've got what, fire and water so far with the motifs. Billy, enjoy your shotgun shells. So that's lovely. Okay, I feel a bit more confident approaching the Centipede with a grenade launcher and more shotgun shells, so that actually should be okay. Weirded out, guys. There's men in these artworks and these statues, not women. That statue of that guy, he's got like his hands out like there with the hood on. Looks like he could be the singing guy. They just look similar. So let's go up this way, and I guess this is how we're gonna do this boss battle now. So I have a grenade launcher. Let's do the grenade launcher first. I love that was literally in just the room over. And then I'm assuming the best way to attack it would be when it has its underbelly exposed. So when it's like reeling up in the air, give it a bit of a shot, which apparently doesn't damage Rebecca at all. I'm not sure if we're on a time limit, if Rebecca takes damage or not, because it doesn't really establish that. And I guess, you know, we died as Billy before being able to figure out if Rebecca can die. But here we go! Let's do this really exciting boss fight. So
I'll check it out.
Roger.
Okay, I just needed to do that first, apparently. So let's... I'm assuming that means that just the bosses will be going against will just be like jacked up T-virus, like animals or insects or whatever. Like, here's your scorpion, here's your centipede. Like, outside of like what Resident Evil 1 had, which is like the Crimson Heads, I guess it had like the giant spider, it had Lisa, which was like an unbeatable enemy. But yeah, this one was just like, let's just do random monsters as your boss battles. Not random monsters, but just like big versions of things. When are we gonna what have we got that could be big next, guys? We've got big ant, big fly. Ooh, big mosquito, guys. Big mosquito. That's a good one. Resident Evil Remastered had tiny wasps and tiny bees. What about big hornet? Something to think about, guys. So let's get the facility key. And then let's get kidnapped by a giant bug. And then let's fight the bug as Billy. With this cool tune, with this cool track. See, the fact that it doesn't show Rebecca with a health gauge, like her doesn't have a health meter, leads me to believe maybe she can't be hurt. He's not exposing his he's not exposing the belly like he was before. Do I have to stand back for that to happen? Yeah, there we go. I think I might have to stand back for that to happen. And just don't walk near him to get damaged, I guess. Okay. Maybe I have to stand further back again for him to stand up in the air. I hope I'm not wasting these grenade shells. No, not exposing himself? Okay. Well, is this good enough? I don't know. Just gonna constantly doubt myself and unsure if I'm doing the right thing here. Feel free to expose your belly up in the air. There we go. Oh, you dropped Rebecca. No, you picked her up again. Damn it. Am I supposed to rescue her when it drops her? Is that a thing? Oh, I'm out. I'm out. Okay, shotgun time. No? Okay. Still going. Is Rebecca dead now? Okay. Hit it until it does stuff and dies. Rebecca. How is the most unsatisfactory boss battle of all time? I feel like a big improvement to this boss battle would definitely have been directly tied to like waiting until it goes down here or something, and then you kind of drop the gate on it and like you crush. It's like you cut it in half or something. Like have the gate like crush it, and then you pin it in place. And you could do either damage to it, or like that's just how you can kind of trap it from moving, do damage, and then it'll drop Rebecca. Like I just feel like that would make the encounter a bit more interesting than have the centipede walk around in circles and just allow you to shoot it until it dies. Like you can do that without taking any damage. It's just a waste of ammo, you know what I mean? And then Rebecca doesn't even take any damage herself in that whole fight, so there's not even any like threat of anyone dying if you have the correct amount of ammo. Like you could probably, I feel like you could even maybe, you might take some damage doing it this way, but you could probably, to save ammo, do it with a knife to like knife the belly, but that would probably take a long time. It's inscribed to the fire design, so it's using the same mentality of the armor key, helmet key, whatever. You just turn it around and you inspect it. So we can put the white statue on the pendulum to, I feel like maybe that might open up those doors that have the sword on them in some capacity. And then we can also open the 2 doors that we found that have the fire motif. And then eventually, I guess we need to find that minute hand, and then we can adjust that clock that only has the hour hand on it. So that's where we're at, guys. Bit of a weird boss battle, but I think what we should do first is we'll allow this giant centipede to rest in peace up here. And we'll go put this white statue on the pendulum. It just seems logical to do that now, to get that out of our inventory. And then I guess, unlock those fire doors, which means I actually have to remember which doors they were. I wish they were color coded. Like honestly, like Resident Evil 2 handled their door system really well. Like, you know, because you needed like the different keys, and they were color coded. So we can only assume, because that one on the left is the clock one. That one on the right is the kitchen. So I think the fire doors is... I think it's that one on the left. And then I'm going to have to roam around and find the other one. Because I don't think... That's another... Yeah, that's another clock door. So there's two clock doors. Okay. White statue on the pendulum time. Rebecca, you can feel free to do the honors here. Now what happens? Oh, they're not balanced. Remove a statue. They're not balanced. Can you put them on different... No, that doesn't make sense. They just need to balance correctly. Like, does the black one always go on the left-hand side? Like, let's have a look. If we put this one on first, does it change? No, so yeah, the white and black one will always get put on the same side. So that means there's something else that needs to go on there to make it level. It does look like the black one weighs more just due to the wing, so I'm unsure what we can do to balance that out, but I'm sure we will find something eventually. We'll keep that key on us, keep the handgun, keep a healing item. I don't know if we're going to find any grenade shells anytime soon, so I think for the sake of space, I'm going to ditch the grenade launcher in here and come back for it if we find some shells. I also really just want to mention, like, you may as well just have an item box. If I'm going to end up doing stuff like this, where I just have to scatter stuff on the floor, you may as well just put an item box in here and then just allow us to have the shared inventory. There's nothing to be lost by allowing us to have an item box. Like, maybe it just wants us to... I feel like it's challenging us to take particular items with us, or, you know, drop them in locations where you can come back for them. But then, as just for the sake of organization and whatever, in that case, make it so the item boxes are not shared across every item box you find, or make it so there's only like one item box per... like one item box in the train, one item box in here. If there's another location, one item box after that. And then you can kind of drop items wherever, but you can still kind of collect the bulk in one area. Instead of me and my collection of shiny things. It's so funny. So now that we've done that and my rambling is over, I'm going to save the game purely because the amount of risks that I've taken only for me to die and then have to redo the gameplay is has me feeling a little salty. So I'll save again. We're on our 6th save already. So the first blind playthrough is always the one where we save the most. So shout out to my boy Ink Ribbon for letting me save once again. And let's go find some fire doors. The first one, I feel, should be... Because that's a water one on that side. Man. Was there two? Was there only one? I'm actually confusing myself now if there was one or two. I swear that I've seen two, but maybe it's just the one. Because it's that... Yeah, I know. Alright, I know where I've got to go to get to at least one of them if I've just randomly created a second one. Knowing me, getting confused, I probably have. I'm assuming that maybe behind the fire door could be like the candle that we need, because we still need that candle. Alternatively, it could be like the water key, and then we just go through the water motif. It's all a mystery. So if we run through here, Rebecca, you can take over if you want, because you're the one with the key. If we don't ditch it after this... that's right, I can just select it, can't I? If we don't ditch it after this, then there's obviously another one. Yeah, there is another one. I just can't remember where that is right now. Ooh, okay, music. The only like positives of me having to restart after getting killed has been like the ability for me to enter a room on my own, because I know that, like, say for example that room where the crows break in, it's just so much easier just to have only me run in, because then I can quickly run out. I don't have to worry about the person being with me, and then none of us get damaged. Books have been removed from the shelf. We can climb up on this. So I'm assuming we can also push said item. We got a switch on the wall, and we got shotgun shells and handgun bullets. Cool. And a document. So Rebecca's my handgun girl. Let's see what this document says. Assistant Director's Diary, September 2nd. A useless bunch of trainees, as always. Where does headquarters find these idiots? We did get a couple of decent ones, though, so can't complain, I guess. William... Oh, yeah, cool. William Birkin and Albert Wesker. They might have a future. September 25th. Scholar Will Practical AI. Or Practical Owl? No, I was like Practical AI. I didn't read that as Owl. Scholar Will, Practical Owl. They really are opposites. And they're always competitive in everything they do. There's something ruthless and cruel about them both, yeah. I literally realized that just shortening William and Albert. It's really interesting. I like how the game is diving into the it's giving us links to Resident Evil 2 with what William Birkin's doing, and then it's giving us links to Resident Evil 1 with what Albert Wesker's doing. There's something ruthless and cruel about them both. October 7th. Got a sudden call from the director. It was to tell me to encourage a rivalry between those two. It's the first time since this training facility was built that Director Marcus has ever shown interest in anything other than his research. Well, whatever. Orders are orders. I'm going to have them tearing at each other's throats. Is that why there's like the... Forgive my ignorance, because there is a lot of information, so I might have overlooked something, and I'm sure you will correct me and give me the correct information. But is that why there's a T virus and a G virus? Like Albert's, like Wesker's virus is the T virus for like the tyrants and stuff, and then the G virus, which we see in RE2, is like of William's doing. That might be me being forgetful of Resident Evil 2's events now that it's been quite a little while. But it feels like there's a possibility there. There's a switch here, flip it. Maybe I'm just trying to think why this is here and why we're able to move it. Am I able to climb up here, and is there an item up here? doesn't look like it. It might be, this might be useless. Okay. What option, like why do we have the ability to push it? Can we look at this, can we look at this cabinet that was in the way of it? Rebecca, I'm gonna really need you to work with me on this one. The book's arranged, yeah, no, I can't. If you could hop down from there, sir, that would be good. I kind of wish that you were allowed to just walk through your companion. I just feel like that would make it a lot easier for traversal. Okay, that turns a light on. Okay. Oh, there it is. That's our answer. It's glowing, not glowing, it's shining on the moose head, so I'm glad that I didn't push that right up against the wall, just in case, because I kind of felt like that would be something. Billy, my man.
Let's split up.
Okay.
Let's split up, as in, I'm going to go and wait over here, like a good boy. And you can go and now push this over, so we can go and pick up the object. Could this be the minute hand that we need to then go do the clock doors? Because I feel inclined to say yes. And then after that, we'll be looking for that second fire motif door to see what's behind there as well. Okay. You're taller than I am, and I'm assuming it's just going to make you be the one to get it. So let's pick this up. There seems to be something here. Take the iron needle. Okay, cool. So that's the minute hand. Sweet.
Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, you come with me. And now we can go change the clock to 8:15, and I'll also have to find where's that other fire door, because it's not that one, because that's a clock. It's not there because that's a red sword and just a door on the balcony that's unlocked on the other side. It's not that door because that's also blocked with swords. It's not that. That's a clock room. That's a kitchen. Oh, actually. No, actually, I think the kitchen was... I think it's actually the kitchen one. The kitchen might have been the fire key, I think. Let's just go back and check, because I actually can't remember what the kitchen door looks like. So it might have been the kitchen one. And then Rebecca should be able to throw that key away. Then we can do the clock. Then it opens the clock doors. Then we go in the clock rooms. And I assume the clock rooms will then give us either something related to this statue thing that we can achieve perfect balance, or something else. Oh, you know what? Yeah. As soon as we achieve perfect balance on that statue, this is gonna open. Because I've been trying to think the whole time, where would something open up, like a pathway? It's obviously going to be behind that portrait. I was wondering if there would be another like hole in the floor, similar to how there was a, like the hole in the floor that we came up in. And it could be like another secret underground path. Okay, hold on. No, hold on. I need to adjust tactics, so... If you... Can you please be idle? So you don't waste any bullets. And then I will... When the time is right... Oh, there's another one. Do that. And then there's another one coming. Didn't sound like there was two originally. I thought it was going to be the dude sitting down. That dude sitting down has got to come up at some point, though. Yeah, it is a fire door. Cool. Okay, Rebecca, you can do the honors, please. And use the fire key. I don't seem to need this key anymore. Throw it away. I love that the characters are so smart that they just know when to throw a key away without having checked out the whole mansion. They always just go, I've just got a feeling, you know? Take the empty bottle. Okay. Is that what we can... Can we fill up the gas? Oh. Can we fill up gas in empty bottles? Is that what that's finally for? Take the lighter fluid. Are we about to make Molotovs happen? Is that what we're about to do? Make Molotovs happen? But we only get one bottle. So I'm assuming not. Unless we start finding other... bottles. Or it's just like one bottle per Molotov use. What is that banging? There's not a zombie in the fridge, is there? Utensils appear to be well used. It's a refrigerator. The door is broken and refuses to open. Okay. I kind of miss having the Resident Evil remastered sort of approach where it's like, if the room is red, it's not complete, because that does communicate some points. I'm trying to think. We've got an empty bottle and we've got lighter fluid. Has this been empty this whole time? Ah, the lighter appears to be out of fuel. That's why I haven't been able to use it. I literally... You can change your character's costume. Oh. That's cool. I didn't even notice I had this. Weston? Rebecca! God damn. I'm just going to leave their classic costumes for now. The Billy's alternate costume, though, is pretty cool. If I can give this lighter fluid to you... Oh no, hang on. I've got 3 bottles. There we go. You might be able to use this as a weapon if you fill it with something. Cool. So if I fill this... This is how we're able to make Molotovs. So the empty bottle gives us 3 bottles. We fill it with gas. And then we can combine it with the lighter. Interesting concept. You just kind of have to figure it out as you go, I guess. Let's leave. So combine gas with bottle and then lighter with gas, I assume. And then we have Molotov and then we can just equip that, aim it, and throw it. Which will actually be really good. I'm really hoping... This is my fear, because I never know how it works in... They just make it specific to whatever they want in each game. I'm hoping it does AoE damage, because I really want to go outside to that balcony and throw one, and kill that whole group of zombies, because that saves a lot of ammo, and we'll also be able to get some healing items out of it. I think that would be the best. So at this point, let's combine this. Hang on. Let's switch. Yep. Now let's combine this with that. Okay, now that it's open, we can now use it. The lighter is full of fuel, and I'm hoping that it just never runs out. But now we can experiment with Molotovs. That's gonna be very interesting. So if you could give me the bottles, that's probably the smartest choice. And let's make let's make some, right? I don't know if they last a lot, or we'll have to see. So let me just experiment here, right? So pick up the gas, combine. Okay, it just made 3. This is how you recycle. A rather primitive weapon. So cool. And then I'm assuming let's equip it, right? And it's already on fire, and then we can aim it and throw it. Okay. And I guess the filling the lighter up with fluid is like an automatic process because we have now filled up the lighter, and it explains that we now have that. So that's cool. We've actually got a throwing we've actually got like a throwing item, which is really cool. I actually do like that. And now we're going to go do the minute hand. Feeling pretty good about this. All right, so let's go back to minute hand. Do that clock to 8:15 and see what happens. I don't know if it is going to now open up both of the doors or one of them. I would assume it would open up both of them because the note mentions both rooms. That's my achievement for the Molotov cocktail. Lagging. That's fine. Just wait for Rebecca to catch up. Lovely. God damn it. I took the wrong time to take a drink because I really forgot about the crows. And I changed Rebecca's thing so she doesn't attack, which is probably a good thing because I don't want her to attack the birds and waste ammo. So let's just quickly run through here, Rebecca. No attacking, please. I should have just left her behind while I do this. But that's me forgetting that birds exist. Birds aren't real, guys. Okay. It's time. It's time! It's a solidly built clock. Move the hands. Yes. Turn the minute hand. Turn it to the right. Turn the minute hand. Turn the minute hand. And now let's turn the hour hand. And just keep going. Once more. That's it. 8:15. Unlocked. Unlocked. Awesome. Okay, we have opened up 2 possibilities for us now. Okay, Rebecca, let's go back downstairs and have a look in these 2 rooms. Now, one of the clock rooms is being guarded by the slimy Dr. Marcus man, Director Marcus. The Vine man. So we just have to kind of zoom past him. Because he's not so much of a threat as soon as he spawns in if you're quick. So I've managed to just avoid him without doing anything to him, because I guess you can shoot him and he kind of like deteriorates a bit, but I have a feeling that he'd probably just keep coming back. So it's best to just ignore him, just for the sake of saving ammo. And now I have to decide which clock room I want to open first. And I'm thinking, should we just open the one that we're closest to? Like, I'm okay with that. So let's have a look and see what is behind door number 1. Door number 1 is a zombie. Is he on fire? Okay. Let me collect this document. A verse of poetry. Okay. The moon bows to the earth. The earth swears loyalty to the sun. And the great law of the sun governs all things. This itself is the keystone, the pointer to glory. All our hands cannot open the door to the heaven. That's right, guys. We're about to get cornered. Okay. That's annoying. That's even more annoying. What even happened there? That one just went down. Well, I got 2 with 1. Ooh, I got 2 with 1. I got a headshot and killed the other. Oh my god, yes. See, shotguns do damage with a spread, so it's really nice that this shotgun actually does that instead of going, no, sorry, only 1 shotgun blast per target. So that is highly appreciated. And now Rebecca has taken enough damage for me to warrant using that healing item. It was all part of the plan. And she's still saved her handgun bullets because Billy is perfectly acceptable at just putting 1 shotgun shell in her head and calling it a day. We've got another film clip and a lot of burnt books. Someone was clearing some evidence. This fire looks like it was lit only a short while ago. Books lay scattered on the floor. We're eventually going to have to find this projector because we've got a couple of microfilms now. Maybe the other clock room has those or something after. Shelf contains neatly fitted documents, nothing of interest, but we do get some more shotgun shells. So I'm very comfortable just running with the shotgun at the moment, so that's helping because like 1 bullet per zombie is really good, and the fact that they don't come back as crimsons is really good. So those are some things that I appreciate about the zombies of RE0 is 1 shotgun to the head, and that's on normal difficulty, which is good, and you don't have to light them on fire. Also good. Next clock room was down this way. So I don't feel like the projector will be in this clock room. I feel like I cannot leave any more in this room. I've actually filled up the room. There you go. That's interesting. What I'll do in that case is, because we used up that healing item, we'll take these herbs finally. So that frees up 2 items that we can now put in this room. So let's do that. And then if we need, if necessary, we can go out on that balcony where those zombies are, use a Molotov cocktail on them to get those 2 green herbs, so we at least have access to a healing item that we just have to use weapons to get. But outside of that, we should be okay. Okay, I'll leave you on the ground now. And now we go this way. Yes, this way. We have to be quick because it's going to summon this guy. I should have left. Oh, he's making out with me. I didn't. Hold on. Rebecca, please just run for it. Again, because I'm not having her fire her gun. I could just be leaving her behind, and it would probably be a smarter idea. Alright, Rebecca, I think let's just, for the sake of it, you can attack, okay? You just get some shots off. You gonna shoot? Like, guys, let me just say something. She was aiming at him the whole time, but only takes 1 shot the exact same time that I shoot my guy in the head. Like, there's nothing in her way. And she still shot him when I could. Look at this. What's she doing? She's going to get munched on before she does anything. I'm going to have to... See, what the hell is this? Oh. What is happening? I wasted a bullet for that. So what that now does is Rebecca gets hit twice, taken to orange caution, because she didn't shoot her gun whatsoever, while literally having a wide open shot to do so. And then of course this is the room that you actually need to put the projector on, because it's the room that I said that we wouldn't. But like, you have a problem. Like, this is why computer partners, they suck. They really do. They really do suck. So I'm thinking, because we have so many handgun bullets at the moment, that I'm probably just going to run with... I really didn't want to use that healing item. I'm going to run with Rebecca for now, just being the shooter. You can stay idle. It was already on idle. No, because she was aiming. I did change it to attack for Rebecca. But then I guess Billy's was on idle. Okay, guys. Well, I guess in that case... Creepy portraits. In this case, let's go get the microfilms. You're going to want to stay here to watch this cool film.
I'll
so
go. Yeah.
You stay there, because I have no trust in my AI companions to actually do anything right anymore. So I'm going to do this run solo. I hate that it plays the same music every time. It's not scary anymore. It's just uncomfortable. So I'll run across here and pick up my two films. Microfilm A and microfilm B. So I guess that's a good thing that we chose the door that we did first. I feel like that clock room was intentionally placed there so we would do that. Because when you walk out after doing the clock puzzle, it's right next to you. So it makes you get that microfilm B. So good thinking, guys. If only you could have put that level of brain smarts into the AI companion's ability to shoot their weapon. Yeah, it's good. Oh, sorry guys, I complain too much. I'm not allowed to be a human and complain. I apologize. I must love everything. Let's play microfilm A and see what it is. Use the projector. I can insert both. Oh, there's something written on top of the picture of the seats. Okay, so maybe microfilm A is... Because I inserted both. Microfilm A would have just been an overhead of the church, and then the other one would be the actual... So there's a code system. Oh, one, two, yeah, so in order it's like 0 to 9, and then A to F. And it gave me the disc. Take the MO disc. Okay, so now I'm assuming enter the disc. And then I have to do some sort of code sequence. Microfilm image resulting from overlaying number appears on the seats of the conference room. Okay. So now we have our next puzzle.
Come on.
Okay.
Okay. Well, now you have to come with me because we have to leave. So please do me this favor and manage to walk past him smoothly. Awesome. Awesome. We're just going to listen to that same piece of music once again as it lets us experience the Mr. Slimy Boy. He only appears in that part of the mansion. When we move on Like when if we move on from this mansion, is the mansion gonna blow up and then all of these items will end up with us? Because I don't want to leave stuff here and then it not end up coming with us, you know what I mean? I'm gonna save before the stuff that I've done, just to be safe. I'm gonna save to be safe, guys. That's you can quote me on that. So we're gonna record data. And then we're going to make our way over to that little conference room. Put the ammo disc in. Cool. Put the ammo disc in and then figure out what happens from there in terms of inputting those numbers. So inventory check. He's got shotguns and Molotov. You've got handgun bullets, ammo disc, and the ink ribbon, which we're now going to leave. And I think, just for the sake of having a healing item, we don't know what's going to happen, I will take the first aid spray with us. We're not really seeing the opportunity to have grenade shells at this point, so the empty grenade launcher kind of is what it is. Are we going to need to use the hook shot later? Again, it's been stated that there's a key item that takes up 2 inventory slots that you need that's on the train, and then I have to go back for it if I left it behind. So unless I missed something, we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe this room will then give me the, I don't know, the flame or the candle, so I'm able to open that door. I don't know. Unless using a Molotov cocktail counts as a candle. Okay. We can now do ammo disc, right? So it's locked. Please insert the ammo disc. In you go. Now loading, complete. Please input code 2D. Passcode 2D, right? So there's no input device. There actually is, my friend. So this is number 2. So that's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There was A, B, C, D, E, F. So this one. This is 2D. Billy. Oh, I get it. I get it.
I'll go check over there.
Okay.
I get it. We have to do this together. Okay. Because it turns off. Okay. You. And then you. On. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, A, B, C, D, E, F. Code is 2D. This one actually doesn't turn on when I press it, but this one does. Have I got it wrong? Oh, no, I did get it wrong. Okay, no, this is me thinking, because how did I forget? Usually, you know, it goes 1 to 0 when you get to that point, so that's actually fine. So 0's first, not at the end. That's why it's not working. Now now it'll work. Silly. Alright. Cool. Did that unlock the sword door? Did it unlock all of the sword doors? Yes. Okay. Cool. We have 3 new destinations to go to now. So that opens up our opportunities to go through the door that's right next to us, which opens up a hallway and 2 rooms. The other sword door was the way, not the way out necessarily, but that courtyard area, and then that door there. That one looks like the one we go to last, in my opinion. So we'll check out this one first, that's right next to us. That one second, and that one third. And I'm going to do that in the next episode, because while this episode is the length that it is, I have played for double that amount of time to make up for my unfortunate mistakes. But also, it was definitely was a decent episode. I had a good time doing this stuff. And getting to the point that we do, getting up to the point that we've got up to. My brain is fried. So,
Roger.
what I'm gonna do is next episode we should go through those 3 doors. We'll be able to get the next steps to the puzzle in the training facility, and then see what lies ahead once we clear this. So, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this episode. Apologies for the length and mistakes. I'm not feeling great today physically. I might feel a little bit unwell, but that's okay. I'm pushing through. But I just wanted to say thank you guys, and I will see you in the next episode of Resident Evil 0. Thank you.